Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is a little bit of a different reading here today. If you're a newcomer, then warm welcome. You don't know then probably what I did in the past. So this is a new one where I focus on you and them. So it's a situation around you and who you are, your character, and then a person that you're dealing with in your life right now. And if you feel like the person that I'm describing is actually more you, and when I'm describing you, that's actually more them, then feel free to swap the characters around. So let's see what's going on for you. This is a reading for like give or take 6 weeks into the future, October, November-ish. And feel free to give it a thumbs up if you like this type of reading. So it really helps me to know like what you want so that I can give it to you. Okay. Sagittarius, what is the energy around Sagittarius right now, please? Sagittarius. I almost felt like and I'm there myself a little bit. I'm blushing a little bit as I'm going through menopause, which is so fun. It's been great. It's been really balanced still, I have to say. A lot of gain weight. Not gonna take up time on that now. I just felt a hot flash like down my neck, and that's not me because that's not been my thing. So maybe there's someone right now out there, Sagittarius, that are dealing with hot flashes that it's almost like they're giving you a shout out, like just a hello. You're okay, you're gonna be okay. And I don't get that part, but I get other parts. So I hear you, sister. Okay, Sagittarius. No. What do we have? Strengthening bonds is the first card that comes out. And I'm going to look for another one. I'm seeing someone with a baby. Seeing someone with a baby. So I'm actually getting toe. I'm getting toe. An ascension of the heart. This is really beautiful. So what I feel around this, around your character right now, Sagittarius, is that you just had a baby, or you're so wishing for a baby. You might be pregnant. You might have like a strong wanting for a baby. And actually the strengthening bonds could talk about how you're now, like I know that there's African tribes or African, this is for sure not here in the you know, the Nordic, I don't know if I've ever heard a person, I'm from Sweden, and I don't know if I've ever heard a person speak about how they made a bond with the baby coming in before they came in. And I know that there's an African tribe or something like that where they actually they celebrate the birthday from the date that they initially felt the connection with their soul. So they're, you know, they could have, I was going to say thousands. Probably not, because the mother will have to be, you know what I mean? So it's like initially when they make the contact with their soul, with their energy in the ethers, that they count the birthday. And strengthening bonds, it might actually be, Sagittarius, that you feel the connection to this baby that is coming in, that you're preparing to bring into this world. If it's not you being pregnant or adopting a child or have just gotten a baby, because I see that for some of you, you literally just had a baby, maybe a couple of weeks old, a couple of months old. It's really, really new. That this is someone in your immediate surrounding, so it's really affecting you. So if this is you being a grandmother, if this is you having like a really close friend, if this is a sibling getting a child, that it really affects you. It can't be that you heard about someone that had a baby once. This is the situation where it's really close by that we had a baby, okay? Or the talk of a baby. We're really invested in this baby talk. Baby comes to light, whatever this is. And obviously this is whether you're a woman or a man. It's a baby is big on the agenda here. And then tying of the knot. So I feel like this is so much about the situation of strengthening, like strengthening bond and tying of the knot. Like you see this, that's my son sounding in the back. He's safe and sound, just so you know. That we're tying the knot, that we're yeah, I just keep seeing this. I know this is probably or most definitely not going to resonate with every single person, because it's just not. But I just see this like we're two people, so see this is two different hands. Obviously, this is not the same hand, people, just so you're aware. I just mean that this is your hand and then there's another person's hand that are coming together, and we're so grateful to like invite this heart, this beautiful heart, into our lives. We're tying the knot, so this could be that you have just made this commitment to have this child with someone, that you have just gotten married or got engaged, and like you're so eager for life as you move forward. I'm getting really dizzy as I speak about this, so it's just really in your field right now to have this child. If this has not taken place, if this is not Sagittarius, that you're living this right now, if you didn't just have a baby or didn't, you know, think about adoption, or were a grandmother or grandfather that just had a grandchild, or in however constellation that this shows up for you, I can stretch it to the point that it feels like this is so your dream, and you're strengthening the bond to that dream so that it soon will become reality. Let's see who you're dealing with right now. Well, if you just became a mother or grandmother, or the character might be the baby. Sacral chakra, interesting. So someone, well, I'm just gonna wait, get it right. Who is this person that Sagittarius is dealing with right now? And awaiting results. And I want one more for them. Can we describe them, please? Ask if we can describe them. I shouldn't have done that. So we got 4 cards. I was joking. I was joking. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to, I have to be honest here. It is not clear. The reason why it's not clear is and it's happened a lot lately, and I don't know why. That because usually, okay, finish the sentence. Usually I get like 1 or 2 storylines that comes through really clearly, because that's the answer for the biggest audience, right? So the most of you will resonate with this answer. Obviously, there's going to be 4 or 5 people that has a slight different reality or slight different version, but I can't bring all of them through, right? It's a general read, so I have to take the ones that has the biggest energy, if that makes sense. Lately, though, it's like I get 4 or 5 storylines that are coming through, and it is actually a little bit draining, and it's a little bit confusing, and I also don't do like a really good job right now. And it's not to put myself down or anything, it's just new that I'm dealing with several storylines that wants to come through, that it gets a little bit jumping around or like a little bit messier as I'm trying to deliver the message. So just bear with me, please. Like I'm doing the best that I can to deliver this. So one storyline. Okay, I want to show you these. Dreams coming true. Find balance. Number 2. Just breathe, my meditation card, but also my like this is the strengthening bond. This is the meeting of the soul, the meeting of another, like it's a soul connection, and success and growth. This is to explain. I asked to explain. Can you tell me about this character? And then we have awaiting results and the sacral chakra. So first, what I'm getting is a person. Okay, so I'm getting 3 storylines, and I'm going to try to tell you them. Talk about like we're doing you and them. Well, it's them with plural. Bear with me. Sagittarius, you're always the messy one. You're always the one that like really reaches far and wide and outside the box and let's try a new thing. Well, I'm trying. So, okay, I get one storyline that it's actually about the baby. It's actually, I even joked about that. And I understand more and more, like, you never joke about stuff. That's actually the truth. And you think you just sort of, you reach out into the blue of nothing and you think you just make a joke up in a certain instance. And it turns out to be that's the nail on the head. Is that what you say? That's the thing. So I get the baby story that the person that you're dealing with, your person that you're dealing with right now actually is the baby. There's another storyline of this as being a person. And there's a storyline of it's a connection to a dream. This is the reality that we want to bring in. I've never gotten that, ever. So this is why it's a little bit tricky. I'm going to do my very best, and I do apologize. If this is sort of just a trial run this time, it just has to be a trial run because, yeah. Because I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know this because I don't. And it's also to separate that whatever sort of is assigned to each storyline and not confuse them. So if we stay clear of the, no, that's the one that comes through the clearest right now. So I'm going to start with the dream. The dream meaning, when I said, okay, so this is what some Sagittarius are dreaming about. Like, you're dreaming about the family situation. You're dreaming about tying the knot with someone. You're dreaming about finding that special person to share your life with and start a family with. Or if this is not like you wanting to have a baby, this is like just coming together with your person. Whether you have already found them and wants to, like, you just picture this life for yourselves that you really, really want and really, really dream about that hasn't come to fruition yet. Or this is a situation where you have not met them. This is like your dream scenario. You want this person, this partner, and you want to have this baby with this partner, and you want to create this beautiful life for yourself. And you're just now like making a connection. So the strengthening bonds is the strengthening of everything that you want, not necessarily with the actual baby, unless it is. You will be, if it is or not. That's not really what I'm getting, because we have a separate. Okay, one thing at a time. This is you strengthening the bond with the dream itself, with how to bring it in, how to get your partner, woman or man, and baby and family life, and like it's almost like a little bit of play house. You want to play house, like your idea of a picket, like the picket fence and a dog and a, like, you might not want a picket fence or a dog at all. Like, I'm a cat person. This is not my reading. That's not what I mean. And this is how you look, by the way. And no, it's more like, okay, I'm so sorry. I just have to drop that I think that I'm not doing a good job right now. I so want to deliver the best message for you. And I came here and I thought, well, let's just do you and them. And then it messes up. That's your fault, because you're Sagittarius and you're always opening up for more. That we have 3 storylines, and I'm still a little bit hung up on, I'm not doing a good job. So I just have to let go of my own judgment and just go with it. And whatever comes out, comes out. So this is like a little bit of a defense talk there. You might not even judge me at all. It's just my judgment. So just have to say that. Okay. This is you wanting to connect with this dream. And you might not want to, like, what your picket fence mean. That might mean an apartment. That might mean a cat, not a dog. You know what I mean. It's your idea of a family situation that you adore, that is your dream. And we have that right here. You're strengthening the bonds with the dreams come true. Excuse me. Success and growth. Just breathe and find balance. So the message I'm getting within itself is to just is not so just sometimes, right? Excuse me. We have all the things that one could want in a lifetime. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's movement. Like we see, it's fires. Like it's fire coming out of this wheel. It's really starting to move in the direction of what you want. It's finding balance with it's like you want to have this beautiful centeredness around a lot of different categories in terms of what a family life, what a living situation with, like whatever this looks like for you, that we need to find balance in that. You really want that. But this also represents the momentum of it. Like this balance and this idea, this vision that you have is really starting to pick up momentum. You're strengthening bonds. You're strengthening it's going more and more and more from fantasy dream idea to an actual getting to experience this. This is you. This might even be Sagittarius, that you're making a connection with your future self. This is you having like even maybe a vision board that you have put up all the things that you want that would represent this family life and whatever you're doing together. This can be like really connecting with that inner being of yours, that like pure alignment that allows you to move closer to whatever it is that you want. We have success and growth. This is like you're really starting to pick up pace. You're starting to see evidence. You're starting to really come into the blossoming part of this. And literally dreams come true. This is when you are in alignment with the universe and with the universal forces, that you are in the right place at the right time. You're finding this balance and you're finding this alignment so that you can start to receive what this is. This is literally what you're doing right now. Strengthening the bond to your dream so it's not just staying out there being like a utopia situation. This is you calling your dream in. That's one storyline. Jesus. The baby storyline is what's coming next. This is a baby that's going to be super, super creative. And as far as I know, we're bringing in hybrid babies to the planet right now. And yeah, so a strong connection for some of you Sagittarius is your person, which is you already have this. I'm seeing this for someone that already had a baby. Someone that if you don't have your baby in your arms, you already know who they are. If they're in your belly, they're like, it's like you already have come to know them. If this is you adopting a child, you already know who it is. You have like such a strong connection with them, and it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And this little thing is like the highest of lights, the purest form you'll ever encounter. So creative that it comes out of their ears. If they can't be creative, and it might be that you are expecting a child, whether you're the person that literally is expecting it, or if you're like you're not a bystander, but like even if you're standing by, you're just sort of the supporter of the situation, you'll know and feel this connection that this child, if they're in someone's stomach, even if this is like your closest friend, you know of this child, and this child is like so active. They're so moving around in the stomach. They're so lively. It's like they can't wait to come out and just start this life already. Right? It's so active. Can we just get a little bit more around this beautiful baby? Maybe characteristics. That's interesting. I get it. a set of beautiful eyes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eyes. Like a real beauty is showing up here. Usually babies are quite ugly. And I'm not judgmental. I've had 2 of them. But they turn into little beauties, right? So interesting. Or like, wow. There's a mother figure sort of overlooking this whole situation, like a divine mother. The divine mother is there to like overseeing the whole situation, that like everything's going accordingly. What can we say about this baby, please? Well, you gotta stay open for these readings, right? You might go, what's she rambling about? What, like, it's just because you don't see the mess in my head. Characteristics for the daughter. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to say daughter. I was going to say, and that's not spoiler alert. I mean, that's a 50-50, right? It just felt like so I don't know if I just did something that someone has done. Maybe you knew the sex of the baby and you weren't supposed to tell someone, and then you're in the conversation and then like you just misspoke. Because obviously even if I say like, oh, you're going to have a daughter, it's a 50-50 chance that you will have a daughter, right? And the rest of you had a boy. But it felt like oh my God, I wasn't supposed to say a daughter. Your child, this baby you have in your environment. What can we say about this child, please? Yeah, so, okay. I mean, as a parent myself, no one really wants to hear this, but they're going to struggle. But I mean, who hasn't in their life? It's just sort of life. But they're for sure, they're going to be, yeah. This is a leader. This is someone with super high integrity. They really will know who they are. They're a powerhouse as they come in. They're like a ball of fire. A ball of fire. And I just feel like they're going to have a little bit of a rough start. Take that, wherever that resonates. They're going to have a little bit of a rough start, but they're going to soon enough come into their own. This is a strong, strong energy, like a super strong energy. And I'm really brought like to those scrolls, like those thingies that they hold there, like Akashic Records type of feel. Okay, that's the only thing I actually can say about that. I don't know really what the connection with the Akashic Records is. If someone has looked into their Akashic Records knowing about this connection with this baby, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay. Okay. And then we have the timeline, or the storyline of you're dealing with a person that's doing a lot of work on themselves right now. This is someone that's really working on their vibration. They're working on raising their vibration. They want to improve. And like this is a person that loves personal growth, personal improvement, spiritual improvement. They might take classes, courses, read a lot of stuff, but like really be into the spiritual journey. I feel that they can really be helpful. They can really be supportive. Sometimes, just sometimes, not always, but sometimes they can be a little bit judgmental because they always have an answer to why stuff is happening. I can do that too sometimes. Like, it's really annoying that you just see the cause of something, or you see the reason for something behind it. And just because you see the reason behind it, or because you see a solution, doesn't mean you should say it, or doesn't mean that it's fitting in the situation to bring up. And sometimes, like, I've been brought up to the ceiling. I just saw a fly there. I was really drawn to look up there, and there's actually a fly. So if someone has a fly in the room right now, or if someone's looking at a fly, like, this message, like, pay extra attention. The fly for me represents take your power back, let go of all negativity and take your power back. So maybe this is like around the situation, like, let go of whatever. Try to just take the message and don't sort of involve the messenger. Sometimes we tend to not listen to the message because we're a little bit annoyed that it's the person that says it, rather than just listening to the message itself. But there's a situation here where it was a couple of years back with my youngest son, that immediately I just wanted to go in and fix stuff. He was sad and I wanted to fix it. Or he was like, he had trouble with something and I wanted to come in and help, rather than just letting him be and just be a mom. Just sit with him and say, that sucks that you feel sad, or that sucks that we have this problem. Or, instead of just saying, oh, you'll be all right. Like, it'll be fine. And I thought like I was really helping him, and I can almost see him like start to close down a little bit as he didn't feel like he was allowed to just have those emotions. And it wasn't that I didn't think he shouldn't have these emotions. I just wanted to fix them for him. Rationally, I can't do that. But emotionally, it's like, how can I fix you? It took me a moment to really let him have those emotions, and like, yeah. It's a turnaround now where he says, like, are you a little bit sad today? I can be like, yeah, there's something's off today, or something just doesn't sit right. And he'll be, that's okay, you're allowed to have those. Yeah, you're allowed to have those feelings. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so there's something here about that they can come across as a little bit know-it-all, or like they're a fixer. They don't mean to. They really mean well, and they're so on their path, so they're like so in it. For the most part, they're a really, really strong supporter in your life. That's all. I'm not actually going to take up more time on that. I'm going to just pull one more card. Is there anything extra you want to tell Sagittarius? This was a very special and different reading. Anything extra, anything else, anything more that we want to tell Sagittarius, please, before we close this down? I'm going to show you in a second. Can I have a clarifying card for this card? Can you clarify this, please? Wow. Okay. Whatever your situation, Sagittarius, whatever you resonated with, maybe one or all like stories going on here. So what I'm pulling here is like, we have heartache and loss. There's been a situation where Sagittarius has not been fine. He has pulled you in several directions, he might have even broken your heart in two, and feeling like really, really lost within yourself. So however this fits into this reading, like so wanting a family, wanting a child, wanting this picket fence story for yourself, Sagittarius, it's like wherever that heartache and loss has been, know that it's coming together. We have the Star card with the Celebration card. Star card in this instance is hope. And so There's a lot of healing that's going to take place. This is dreams come true, dreams being fulfilled as well. And we have like, there's going to be a reason to celebrate. That's 3 of Cups right there. So it's like, it's going to be a reason to celebrate. You're going to get the good news. It's going to all turn around and be what you want it to be. And I think it's born, to play on words, it's born out of the heartache. It's born out of the hardship. The beautiful storyline that you are like, you're so clear about what it is that you want and that you're wanting to create in your life right now. And it's coming to pass, like it's going to come to fruition. Wherever you're at, Sagittarius, is coming to fruition. Stay in hope. That's all you have to do. You have to stay just in hope, and it will pull you in to the reality of whatever it is that you want. I love how this is a 3 and this is a 3. It's like direct mirrors of like complete shadow, complete light. Okay. Wow. I hope it made sense for some of you guys. I hope you got something out of it. That something resonated there for you. A new reading, I'm trying it, and you're always the one that pushes me further. Like, and that sort of has come to be a thing now, that Sagittarius, I just know it's going to be extra or out there or pushing the boundaries or having me come outside of my comfort zone. And you for sure did that today. So when I'm out of this defense or out of this, like I really didn't do like a super good job, I'm going to be so grateful that you pushed me out of the comfort zone a little bit here. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you some tools or some insight that you needed today. Sagittarius, please give it a thumbs up if you do like this type of reading, or maybe not this time. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot. I just am so close to the 27,000 subscribers, which is a puny little baby, to play on words. In comparison to other huge channels, but it's still a lot of people. So I'm really excited for that little threshold there, and then to go for like 30,000. So thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Thank you for allowing me to grow with you. I'll see you. Take care.